What do you got for us in tonight's college basketball game?
Gonna look at some player props, Prez. We just listened to Power give us the winning total, and I do agree with the sentiment. And you know it, Prez. If it's a championship game, a game 7 in the NHL or the NBA or college basketball, the under is worth a look always. And I will say over the last 15 years, the average combined points total in a college basketball final is roughly 135 points. So when I see this total at 141 and a half available, I'm leaning toward the under, but that's got me looking at some player props, because if there's less points to go around, if it's going to be a defensive battle as Power outlined for us, it's going to be hard for some of these guys to put up these big numbers. And a lot of these points totals are inflated. I'm looking at the leading scorer for the Florida Gators, Walter Clayton Jr. His points total sits at 18 and a half. And he averaged 15 and a half or 16 and a half this season. I had it written down. I can't see it here now. But he's coming off back-to-back 30-point games, so the number's a little bit inflated. And, you know, the Gators have played a lot of high-scoring games. They've gone over the total in 9 of their last 10 games. We're not expecting that high score here against the number 1 ranked defense in the country. And if I'm looking for a comparable situation for Walter Clayton Jr., the Gators did play Tennessee twice. Now, Tennessee's defense isn't quite as good as Houston's, but they're pretty good, the best in the SEC. Against Tennessee in the regular season, 2 games, 13 points. Yeah. That's not 13 points per game. That's 13 combined points. They did have a conference tournament game against Tennessee as well. So in the 3 games, he averaged 13 points total against Tennessee. It's going to be tough for him to get past 18 points here against Houston. So I'm going to go under his points total, Walter Clayton Jr.
And conversely, you like Cryer, LJ, over 22 and a half PRAs, points, rebounds, and assists. Tell us why.
Yeah, well, I was going with the same theory, thinking I want to go under on some of these inflated numbers, but I'm looking at his number, and the 22 and a half just seems a little bit too low. The guy averaged 15.6, 2.3 rebounds, and 2 assists in the regular season, but he was averaging 32 minutes a game. Well, he played 40 minutes against Duke, 38 and 37 in the previous 2 games. He's probably going to play between 38 and 40 minutes in this game. And he's getting more rebounds and more assists. And that PRA compared to his points total isn't as much higher as it should be. And because of that, I like Cryer to go over that number. I think if he doesn't get to his points total, that just means he'll get a few more rebounds and make up for it. So I like Cryer to go over 22 and a half points, rebounds, and assists in this game.
Jesse, I'm so glad you're back, man. It's nice to see you again. What do you have going with the clients tonight?
Got a 5% MLB play, and I am 31 and 11 with my last 42 top-rated 4% or 5% MLB plays. That's 74%. I do have a play on the tourney, 13 and 3 with my last 16 tourney plays. I got an NHL play, and I am 61% with money line plays, 4% and 5%, nice. The last 3.5 seasons, that for a profit of 146 units. One of the clients called in the office the other day and said, you know, Jesse plays some favorites. I'm a little bit concerned about it. So I had to write them a nice explanation of why I play favorites. Yeah. But when you look at a win percentage of 61% since January 1st of 2022 with money line plays, I think that explains it right there, Press.